biblical text and its role in the communities that value them and recognize religious authority in them. This work is also activist work intended to transform congregations and classrooms and the persons who study, worship, and teach in them. Other influences include Khalil Gibran's Jesus, the Son of Man, which, along with Ellen Frankel's The 5 Books of Miriam, modeled first-person midrashim that have stayed with me through the years and serve as a template for my own work. Sermons, drashes, conversations beyond numbering or naming, and a lifetime of hearing, thinking, questioning, and later reading, studying, and translating all shape this project. At one level, this work originates in the text. The Hebrew text and translation is the genesis of this project. Everett Fox is the translator who has influenced me most. His 5 books of Moses, Give Us a King, and recently released Early Prophets are for me the finest translations of the Hebrew Bible available in English. At the same time, Hugh Page's translations in Israel's Poetry of Resistance, Africana Perspectives on Early Hebrew Verse, plumb the dialects of the Africana diaspora, offering a companion discourse to womanist translation and midrash. While my womanist feminism has its individual characteristics, I am not the first Black woman to do this work. I stand, write, and wrestle in the company of sister scholar inheritrixes of an ancestral tradition of Black women scrutinizing and questioning the text and the God of the text, including Julia A.J. Foote, Zilpha Elaw, Jarena Lee, Florence Spearing Randolph, Anna Julia Cooper, Maria W. Stewart, and Pauli Murray. Some of the Black feminist and womanist Hebrew biblical scholars who have been my conversation partners in the maturation of this project are Valerie Bridgman, Cheryl Anderson, Kimberly Rousseau, Cheryl Kirk-Dugan, Mitzi Smith, Madhupone Masinya, Vanessa Lovelace, and Musa Dube, along with feminist male voices, Hugh Page and Randall Bailey. I would like to thank the members of the Dorsey Derek Minion of the Germantown Jewish Center in Philadelphia for the opportunity to share in a community of Torah study, teaching, and living. The RevGal Blog Pals for their reception of and feedback on the earliest version of this book, the Womanist Consultation of the American Academy of Religion, and the Womanist Biblical Scholar Group of the Society of Biblical Literature for creating a space for the flourishing of Black feminist and womanist scholars, activists, preachers, poets, painters, and practitioners of womanist ethics. Sharon Watson Fluker and the Fund for Theological Education for nurturing my vocation, my colleague Mark Brummett for naming this work and methodology as Womanist Midrash, my students at the Lutheran Theological Seminary at Philadelphia and the Reconstructionist Rabbinical College for their questions and observations through the years, the sisters at the Episcopal Carmel Monastery in Rising Sun, Maryland, for facilitating my sabbatical retreat, Susan Cole, my spiritual director, for accompanying me in prayer during this project, the All Saints Episcopal Church of Kapa'a on the island of Kauai in the Diocese of Hawaii, for their gracious hospitality in calling me as a scholar in residence and providing a retreat house in which to craft this project, the Tantur Ecumenical Institute and St. George's Anglican Cathedral of Jerusalem for granting me space and place in which to read, write, and reflect, the faculty and board of trustees at the Lutheran Theological Seminary at Philadelphia for granting me a year's sabbatical, the Diocese of Pennsylvania for supporting me during my sabbatical, Ron Townsend and Rachel Zimmerman for running down